What's up, everyone? Happy Thursday. It's Kyle here. I'm super excited to be here today. Today, we're going to be covering Gamescom 2020, the opening night live. It's going to be super fun. And yeah, there's going to be lots of cool announcements for games, the PS5. There's a ton of great studios that are going to be showing up today. So there's a chance that we see some really, really awesome stuff today. And I'm super excited to be here with you. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let's unmute this. It's about 10 minutes until it's starting out. So. There we go. What's up, everyone? Coffee here. Hope everybody's having a good one.
And now our second global announcement. You got us so excited with Project P1 that we are now committing to make a real-world version of this groundbreaking car.
It starts in 10 minutes, everyone.
If I didn't have games, I guess I would just be writing a lot more. Video games and writing are absolutely my two favorite passions, and I just managed to combine them into a job. So I feel like, honestly, I probably would have finished a couple of books.
If there was no game, what else would I do? I mean, I like tech, but you need
Hey,
to do
what's up,
things
Carl?
on the technology.
What's up, my
And
man?
So if I can't play things if I wasn't into gaming. Yeah, it'll be a
Cheers
lot
to you. I'm having
of
some
TV
coffee.
watching.
If there's out there a universe where I'm not a gamer, then I probably would
French
start
press?
to game.
I think I will try something to put some smile on the
What's
face
up,
of
Carl?
everyone.
I would watch a lot more movies and read more books and get bored.
Y'all hear me okay? Everything's good. The mic level's
Welcome
good.
back to the opening night live pre-show. This is only the second year of ONL existing, but I think it is safe to say that this year's will be unconventional. So to tell us what to expect from the show this year, please welcome Geoff Keighley.
There's
We're
Jeff.
now joined
Love me some Jeff.
by
He's
Geoff
fantastic.
Keighley,
A fantastic
host
human being.
and executive producer of Opening Night Live. How you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing great, Kyle. How are you?
I'm Kyle.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for asking, Jeff.
Back in
Lol.
April, Gamescom said we're going digital this year. When did you start thinking about ONL and how that's going to look?
Well, we knew last year we were going to do another ONL this year because it was a big success. But yeah, we had no idea what format it was going to take. Normally we are in Cologne. This year we're doing it from Los Angeles. But I actually, Gamescom came to me and said, we definitely want to do ONL. It's a digital event for the whole world. So even if we don't have something physically in Germany, we still want to do this show with you. And I said I was doing Summer Game Fest, and maybe we can bring all these things together to create this grand finale for the show. And all summer I was really hoping to do a show that was a little bit bigger than I've been, broadcasting from home here for many months. And I wanted to do something with kind of a set and a little bit of spectacle to it, and bring the whole industry together. And that's what we're going to do.
So is it going to be just as long as a regular show?
Yeah, we have like 2 hours of stuff to show folks from across the industry. Like the big stuff, the biggest games out there like Call of Duty, and then a lot of really, interesting titles. Of course, we're going to have some amazing next-gen stuff in the show, and Fall Guys Season 2, which has become a thing over the past couple of weeks. So it's really fun to have like the big and the small and the surprises and next-gen all blended together. But yeah, it's a full-blown show, 2 hours.
Is it going to be just back-to-back trailers, or are you going to do some interviews and demos?
You will definitely see trailers. You will see some extended gameplay demos of some titles as well. There will be a few interviews with a couple of developers. We've got some special guests. And one thing I will say kind of right out of the gate is that this is not sort of wall-to-wall shock and awe announcements of new games similar to last year at Gamescom. We have some really big updates on games that fans are excited about and meaningful. But, you know, the kind of big surprise announcements, we have a few things in the show, and you know, we have lots of great things planned for the Game Awards. But similar to last year, this is really a showcase of like big holiday games coming next year that you know about. So, you know, I would tell people to set their expectations to be really meaningful updates on existing games versus blowing you away with, you know, surprise shock announcements.
Great. Geoff, I'm personally looking forward to the show.
Well, me too. It's been
a win
really
is
fun
a win.
To build
I'll
this,
take what I can get.
With our team, it's been challenging to do things safely in the era of COVID, and it's meant a lot to me that Gamescom has said we still want to do this show, and I think for all of us in the industry, we want that big showcase. So I'm just really excited to honestly like leave home, do like have a set, and you'll see we've got like screens and lights, and it's. If we do it right, we're going to hopefully create that magic moment that we haven't felt this summer, right? And a lot of the events this summer have been pre-taped, and they've been great and lots of cool game info, but I really wanted to do something live with a lot of energy to it. So if we do things right, that's what people are about to see.
Very cool. Good luck with everything.
Thanks, Kyle. Thanks for hosting the pre-show.
That's a victory for me. I'll take it.
So just so we're all on the same page about what just happened, that was basically an interview with my boss using questions that I mostly already know the answers to. So considering all that, I think that went pretty well. Next up, we do have another world premiere trailer, baby. Vroom, vroom, honk, honk for Dirt 5.
Here we go. We got a world premiere trailer. Yeah, I agree, Carl. I'm a coffee aficionado. I'm sure Rick Hoppy will show up, Maester of Coffee. He sends me some great coffee. My friend Jesse, who watches the streams from my hometown, has his own coffee company out in British Columbia called Anarchy Coffee. I've been drinking that too, so I like to try out different stuff, you know what I mean? But I'm pretty picky. I like the good stuff, like Ethiopian Sidamo and Yerba and Peruvian blends. It's lagging. It's not me. My computer's lightning fast. Well, we're definitely getting copyrighted now because of this music. Well, it's all good though. Okay. Looks fun though. Like a co-op game you can play with your friends and stuff. Have a cool game night. Some snacks and some drinks and stuff. And what's up, everyone in chat? Thanks for joining me.
So you think
if
like
you're
a
just
vampire
lurking and you're just watching, thanks for
car?
hanging out. Really appreciate it. If
Sucked out
you want
gas?
to come hang out and chat in the live chat, that's cool
be
too.
continued.
However you watch, I really
It is now
appreciate
time
it.
for the part of the pre-show that I've been reading your live comments. I see them right now. Everybody's blowing up, demanding Kyle's 10 reasons to be excited for opening night live. Well, let's kick it off. Reason number 10 to be excited for opening night live 2020, feeling excited for next gen again. Number 9, Geoff Keighley wardrobe reveal. Number 8 reason to be excited for opening night live 2020, Destiny trailers usually pretty good.
Yep.
Number 7, it will mean this pre-show is finally over. Number 6, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Looks great.
Number
I saw the
5
trailer
reason to be
yesterday.
excited for ONL 2020, Shadow Drops. Number 4, Fall Guys Season 2. Number 3, reason to be excited for ONL 2020, actual gameplay from a mysterious PlayStation 5 exclusive. Ooh. Number 2, everything else in my life sucks right now. And the number 1 reason to be excited for opening night live 2020, Geoff Keighley said it's gonna be good. We have one final world premiere trailer to show off. And this trailer is an announcement of a Switch version of a popular game from 2018 that can only be described as Dinosaursy. Enjoy.
Okay. I'm interested. Let's see this on Nintendo Switch. I love the
You think
Nintendo
that things are going to
Switch
turn out
snap.
differently, huh?
Oh!
Well, the ones before you did too.
Hey, what's up, Helen?
Because
Anthony,
they believed that
nice
they were
to
in
see ya.
control. And control...
We're doing some live react content.
Well, here's the thing.
Build your own Jurassic World.
Humanity is desperate for it. We are seduced by it.
Yo, Jeff
We
Goldblum.
never really possess it.
This is tight.
You see, life can be tenacious and stubborn. Life
This
will
would
not
be dope to play on a
contained.
plane ride or something, you know? You're traveling
And
somewhere,
what
like
makes
make
us
your own
such
Jurassic Park.
unique creatures is knowing the power of what we're up against.
What?
And still believing that we can win.
Well, that's cool. November 3rd. No! What a cruel trailer. How could they do that?
That's it. That's all we have for you in this very pre-show. Please be excited for the actual opening night live, in which you'll see some Destiny
Thanks,
2.
Kyle.
You'll see Fall Guys Season 2. You'll see Black Ops Cold War, that mysterious PlayStation 5 demo, some things we've probably never heard of before. I think it's going to be a very good show. I'm personally excited
Geoff Keighley's
about it.
the man,
Me.
so.
I should thank you, actually, for putting up with my nonsense for the last 20 minutes. It is appreciated, but seriously, enjoy the show.
Thanks, Kyle. Thanks, Kyle. Sorry, I had to do it again.
So what's the plan?
Time to take control of our world. When we feel out of place, disconnected, and divided.
A little bit of lag.
Always repercussions.
Do we have what it takes?
All right, I'm going in.
To be heroes?
What we're doing here could change things forever.
Tonight, we bring the world together.
You're with us now.
We celebrate who we are.
This is humanity's chance to repent.
And what we are.
Which sure
every step of the way.
The future of gaming. Welcome to Gamescom, opening night live.
Looks like we're gonna get a nice mix of stuff tonight. Let's get it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Geoff Keighley, and welcome to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2020. Now, this year, Gamescom is, of course, a little different than normal, and I hope all of you and your families are safe and healthy at home. In 2020, games have comforted PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X later this year. Games are only going to get better. Well, all summer, I was hopeful we could get to this very moment, a big live showcase filled with more than 35 games to kick off Gamescom 2020. Tonight, you'll get a first look at Fall Guys Season 2 and an extended gameplay demo of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart for PlayStation 5. Plus, we might have a couple surprises along the way, too. But before we start, I want to acknowledge and thank all the game developers, marketers, and publishers who have worked under challenging circumstances to keep us entertained.
Games have kept
This
me
show
sane.
is nothing without them or my production team, and doing a show at this scale safely is not easy,
thanks, Kate.
especially when all of you at
Appreciate
home
you.
have some
Tell
pretty
John I said
insane
hey.
expectations. I hope tonight reminds you why you love to play games.
He's a handsome
And
fella.
with that, we're going to move on to our first game with a game
Oh,
that
I
was
saw the
just
trailer
announced
yesterday. It's great.
Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And joining me is Dan Vondrak from Raven to tell us about the game and give you an exclusive sneak peek. Dan, how you doing?
Good, Jeff. Thanks for having me here. This has been a dream project for us to work on. From nearly the beginning of development, we knew Black Ops Cold War was going to be a direct sequel to Black Ops 1. And we loved the idea of returning to the pillars built the Black Ops franchise: deniable operations, conspiracy grounded in history,
I hate
and
Infinity
that
Ward.
shadowy world of paranoia. And we get to mix all those together, drop the player into the 1980s at the height of the Cold War, and it's really something that we know would feel relevant to today and also uniquely Black Ops.
Well, you start playing with Black Ops, everyone wants to know characters. We saw yesterday in the reveal trailers, some familiar faces. So, Woods, Mason, break it down. How does this fit into the Black Ops canon? You said it's a direct sequel, so are we going to see a lot of familiar faces?
Yeah, part of the fun in making this game was bringing back the iconic characters like Woods and Hudson and Mason, and seeing how all those personalities mix with some of the new characters. So the campaign takes place in 1981,
I always get every Call of Duty.
and we love that we've been able to have so many connections to the original Black Ops and really be that direct sequel to the game.
Zombies.
Now, one thing that I'm really excited about this is you're pushing the storytelling in kind of a new direction with some branches and some options about how you play through the campaign. Can you maybe walk us through your thinking there?
Yeah, one of the driving forces from early in development was to say, let's take this Black Ops thrill ride and infuse it with some player choice and some player freedom. Anything we can do to give the player a little more ownership over their experience. So that starts with allowing the player to create their own character for the Cold War campaign.
That's rad.
They can
That's never
name them
happened
and pick a
before.
military background and really pretend they are that Black Ops soldier that they want to be.
That's super cool.
From there, we wanted to take some of our missions and infuse optional objectives, multiple paths, and some player choice moments inside some of those missions. And it was fun to find that balance between the hard-driving Call of Duty action and these more non-linear experiences inside some of the missions. So with choice comes the player wanting to feel that impact. So some of those choices earlier in the game and some towards the end will actually shape the ending of the narrative of the campaign.
That's
all right,
dope.
so multiple endings to this game.
Yeah, absolutely. That was one of the big things for us. It's like we love that Black Ops has always been willing to take risks, and we all know they did some of this in Black Ops 2. And with our story and with these features, we love paying homage to those early Black Ops games.
Oh, yeah, I remember the numbers.
Solos and I play with friends, too.
Well, Dan, we are excited to see more of it. I know multiplayer
reveal
is coming in September.
Call of
but
Duty. I'm a huge
since
fan
you
of
got
Chicago
a switch
Huntsman.
there, maybe you could flip the switch on something exclusive
I've
for
watched
us.
competitive
What are
COD
you gonna
for years.
Yeah, absolutely. This is really exciting because this will be the first time we've done this outside the walls of the development studio. This is a scene from earlier in the game, and it's
This
a
is one of the
critical
things with an
point.
online convention,
really
right?
shows the narrative of the world,
Connection,
shows
internet.
this threat that our heroes are going to be battling. So let's take a look.
Oh, cool. Got another preview. It premiered the trailer yesterday during Warzone.
1943. Detailed information from the Manhattan Project was stolen from Los Alamos by the Russian spy known as Perseus. 1968, the Vietnam War. Viet Cong soldiers orchestrated by Perseus
Thanks for the question, Anthony.
attempted to steal an American-made nuclear bomb from a U.S. firebase. 5 days ago, while on a mission, we acquired intel that Perseus is in play again and planning an attack on the West.
It looks really good. I'm not huge into the campaign. I
Perseus.
usually play online multiplayer.
CIA's
but
analysts consider him to be
I'll
the
play this.
single largest threat to the free world.
I like the Black
Mr.
Ops 1
Hudson,
campaign, so.
We're all aware of Perseus. We're also aware he's more myth than fact. I mean, personally, I think he's nothing more than the Russian boogeyman.
General Haig, allow me to introduce the man best suited to respond to that. CIA clandestine special officer Russell Adler. He's one of the few people who even come close to capturing Perseus.
Mr. Adler, why should we take this Perseus threat seriously?
You don't have to, sir.
Yeah, then a lot of innocent people are gonna die. Why do you say that?
Sir.
Every time Perseus has come into play, it's shifted the balance of the Cold War. After 13 years of silence, if he's active, something big is gonna happen. Something that will affect the free world.
Ronald Reagan.
Mr. President.
Sir.
Mr. President.
Mr. President, this is Jason Hudson and Russell Adler.
I know their names. Who do you think approved their last mission?
Dope.
Is the threat real?
Yes, sir, we believe it is.
Can you stop Perseus?
We can, sir. I've already submitted the requisition for my team.
Sir, their requests are highly irregular. Most likely illegal if the press gets a hold.
What the hell are you talking about? Do you know who we are?
Every mission we go on is illegal.
Sergeant Woods, plausible deniability is the backbone of our work.
Al, we're talking about preventing an attack on the free men and women of the world. Give Mr. Adler whatever he wants. Gentlemen,
Oh, man, it looks so
we've
good.
been given an important task. Protecting our very way of life from a great evil. There is no higher duty.
Now we got Vladimir
There is
Putin,
no higher
Donald
honor.
Trump working together.
And while few people will know of your struggles, rest assured, the entire free world will benefit. I know you won't fail us.
This is a nice extended look into the story. I really like that they're doing this. Hell yeah.
Tonight, we have some new game announcements for you guys as well, including this one, a new next-gen narrative action-adventure game from Reflector Entertainment in Montreal. It's called Unknown 9. The game tells the story of Haruna, a woman raised on the streets of India and haunted by visions of her own death. Haruna struggles to understand her mysterious innate abilities to manipulate the unseen. Check out this first look.
Ooh. World premiere. I'm in. And from a Canadian studio. I like it. Oh. She's got magic. Stop time. Astral projection type of ability. That's pretty cool. No gameplay, but narrative looks cool. Is that an older version of herself? Oh, very cool. It's mysterious. I like it. I'd love to see it. Obviously, gameplay is always appreciated, but oh, PC and next generation consoles. Cool. There's some flexibility there. It's not an exclusive.
All right, let's get to the gameplay. One of this year's biggest games has been Doom Eternal. Tonight, we've got an exclusive first look at the campaign expansion called The Ancient Gods Part 1. Check this out.
Oh, man, I love Doom. Let's get it.
We've been allies for some time now. I knew who you were the moment you set foot in the world. You're a gift. Hold to us now.
The Slayer has arrived. Please proceed with control, but assertive aggression.
We were to resurrect the only ones.
Yeah, I fixed it a little bit. The movement in Doom is so great. Sorry, I was just fixing the ratio, everyone.
"2020 marks the 25th anniversary of a legendary game studio, BioWare. Tonight, Casey Hudson and the team wanted to give everyone around the world a little taste of what's next. Casey, over to you.
Hey, Geoff. It's great to see you again. You know, 6 years ago, we were on the stage with you at the 2014 Game Awards, accepting the Game of the Year for Dragon Age Inquisition. And since then, we've been imagining new ways to use next-generation technology to bring the world and characters of Dragon Age to life. We're still in early production, but we thought it was time to give you the very first look at how BioWare's passionate team of developers are crafting this very special game.
BioWare's great. I love me some BioWare.
I've been at BioWare for a really long time, so I've got to see it grow up and turn from a company of 35 people to a company of more than 300
Absolutely
people.
Fantastic. I love me some BioWare.
There's amazing people in the industry. There's amazing stories to be told with other people.
I love that character so much.
We're very experimental here at BioWare, so we're always coming up with new stuff.
We're always trying to improve, innovate, and bring new characters to life for our players and fans to enjoy.
The world of Dragon Age really has got it all.
Yes, more Dragon Age!
Frontier stories, it's got mystery, it's got hard-boiled detective stories. And of course, it's all wrapped up in kind of a fantasy setting.
You really feel like you're the hero in the Dragon Age world and you're saving people.
Dragon Age to me is a wonderful world to play in. I am really excited about the future of Dragon Age. This is an
Last Dragon Age
original
was
world,
amazing.
original flora, original
games.
wildlife,
One of the best
original
RPGs
architecture. That makes it fun to explore and discover.
In the next Dragon Age, you get an opportunity to see new things, new places, and interact with people who lived and grew up in these spaces as well.
For the game we're working on now, we want to tell a story. What happens when you don't have power? What happens when the people in charge aren't willing to address the issues?
The things that you can expect in the next installment are going to be stories that focus on the people around you and the friends and family you make.
Something that we'll be able to look forward to in Dragon Age is a really close relationship with game characters who really become real for you.
We want characters to either be loved or hated. One of the best examples of that is Solus. Half the community wants to kill him, half the people want to marry him, and another part want to do both.
They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
BioWare and EA has been one of the forerunners in using motion magic technology, and that makes it way more realistic when you're looking at the characters and the way they walk and move and interact in the world.
Players want that suspension of disbelief that this wonderful collection of digital pixels is actually a living, breathing soul.
No, it's okay. That's the good kind of rumble.
I actually design bosses. I help with the creature design team as well. So I do all of the big threats that you have to go up against.
Nobody dies on my watch. For the Wardens!
Choice is a big part of what Dragon Age is as a franchise. The decisions you make can affect change in the world.
Decision making can mean that a party member lives or a party member dies. And it means owning your outcome and reactivity to the choices that you do make.
I just love the possibilities that Dragon Age offers us, and I'm excited to explore a lot more of them.
Oh, that's cool.
To me, that potential is what gets you up in the morning. It's a fantastic opportunity every time.
Release date?
Next up, it's time for something special.
Great Scott! I think there's been a serious miscalculation.
Wow, wait, you're, what's his name?
What?
Back to the Future?
I'm Emmanuel Brown, doctor of physics, not of medicine, and certainly not that quack from Rick and Morty.
Yeah, we know who you are, but what are you doing
Jeff,
here?
I did come back from the future to this precise moment on August 27th, 2020, because it's imperative we launch Surgeon Simulator 2 right now.
And what exactly do you have to do with Surgeon Simulator?
During the mid-20th century, some friends of mine from Bernard Shire University invented a state-of-the-art medical training facility, otherwise known as the Surgeon Simulator Training Program. Now, 7 years later, we've digitized the experience. It's unbelievable. You can access the program through your computer and then be medically trained from the comfort of your keyboard. And it's available as of, great Scott, this very moment. Tonight, I want to world premiere a few examples of some of the incredibly successful test subjects who have already completed the course.
So you're saying a world premiere will save our future?
Only time will tell. And speaking of time, I'm off to another world premiere, Avengers 26, The Return of the Son of Thanos, opening 2077. And with that, I leave the fate of the human race in your hands. Just make sure you play Surgeon Simulator 2. Now, doctor's orders.
Doc Brown.
Put the arm, that's on his head! No!
Let me give him a little pat on the head. Where does this part go? Wait, there, we got it. He looks good as new.
Now grab the good arm and bring it in here. We're dying. He's dying.
Oh, no, that's not right. My finger slipped.
I think it's the right.
Jesus Christ. Put it back.
Oh, it's
perfect. We saved it.
This game is insane.
Doc Brown introducing Jacksepticeye playing Surgeon Simulator, only on Opening Night Live. All right, well, if you thought that crossover was kind of crazy, wait until you get a load of this next game announcement that I don't think anyone probably saw coming. Check this out.
What the hell is this? Left 4 Dead? Oh, I don't have any. No, I don't. Okay, bridge constructor, The Walking Dead. Okay, that. I mean, I had no idea. Like, like what? What's wrong with me?
Tonight is just the start of Gamescom 2020. Over the next 3 days, there are more streams from IGN and Webedia with in-depth looks at games, a digital cosplay contest, and some special new shows just for Gamescom. Your portal for all things Gamescom this year is Gamescom Now, which you can check out at gamescom.global. Now, one game you'll hear more about later on IGN's post-show is this one, a return of 2 classic characters that I love. Check this out.
In a world gone strange.
Sorry, I just want to...
One elite force stands against the dark.
There we go.
But even they could use some help.
We were lagging behind.
Here, slip on this little beauty for effect.
Sam, I'm blind. Oh, hello, miss.
We got it fixed, everyone. I just had to pop. I had to pop out, and I don't know why I was thinking like that. That was super weird.
The return of Sam and Max. Yes.
There we go.
All right. And now it's time to say hello to my wonderful co-host for ONL from IGN. Please say hello to Sydney Goodman.
Now it's all synced.
Thank you, Jeff.
Hey,
What's up,
Sydney?
everyone? I'm Sydney Goodman, and I am thrilled to be
Sydney.
here. Gamescom is always such a fun event, and throughout the show tonight, I'll be telling you about all the different ways that IGN is involved in this year's festivities. But first, I have an award to announce. The winner of Best Nintendo Switch Game is Little Nightmares 2. Huge congratulations. Like I said, IGN is going to be here for all of Gamescom with great shows such as Gamescom Studio, where you can find me and my co-hosts for all day long games content, interviews, dev talks, and more. Plus, we have Gamescom Awesome Indies, the show with and for indie developers. That premieres Saturday, August 29th at 7 p.m. Central European Time, so be sure to tune in for more announcements and special guests. And now, let's go back to Jeff for our next big world premiere.
Ooh.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sid. We are so excited to see what's in the Gamescom studio and also Awesome Indies. And I'm going to be on the Daily Show tomorrow, so looking forward to that. All right, well, on to our next game.
Oh, damn.
In the next World of Warcraft expansion, players will journey beyond the mortal world of Azeroth to a place where no living soul has set foot before. The Shadowlands, the afterlife of an entire Warcraft universe. The infinite realms of the Shadowlands are watched over by different factions, known as Covenants, each holding dominion over a different aspect of the afterlife. And depending on how someone lived their mortal life, they may end up as part of one of these covenants when they cross over into the Shadowlands. Today, we're excited to give you a closer look at the noble and pure Kyrian Covenant from the realm of Bastion, who are charged with carrying the souls of the dead into the beyond. So sit back and get ready for the world premiere of Bastion, the first in Blizzard Entertainment's new 4-part series of animated shorts called Afterlives. Enjoy.
Okay, this is interesting. I don't play World of Warcraft, but... Arthras.
Light, save my soul.
Uther.
Where am I?
Welcome to Bastion. You led a truly selfless life, and for that, you have been chosen.
Chosen?
To shed your mortal burdens and join the ranks of the Ascended, serving to ferry the souls of the dead unto the Shadowlands.
I serve the light, and my work is not done. There is an evil that must be...
There is no evil here. The darkness was sealed within the Maw long ago.
You're wrong. He destroyed my home, murdered my people and my king. He must be punished.
You are an aspirant now. You must accept your new purpose and purge yourself of this desire for vengeance.
What I desire is justice.
I knew he was going to say that.
Devos, why are you training this soul? It is beneath your station as a paragon.
He cannot let go. He continues to demand retribution for his death.
And this concerns you? Many souls take eons to ascend.
Yes, but this one seems broken, Thenios. Unlike any soul I have seen, I have begun to wonder whether he was deemed worthy of Bastion. By mistake.
Be careful, Devos. I would not let the Archon hear such a thought. In time, he will forget. Trust our ways.
Yeah, you're right about that, Anthony.
Trust
it takes
the path.
You almost have to play one game exclusively if you want to get into World of Warcraft. It requires put in a lot of time into it.
How long must we train?
Until you are ready to ascend.
And what is keeping me from ascension?
Nothing but the memory of your mortal life.
How can I forget when I can still feel his blade?
Your soul is wounded? Who did this to you?
Arthur's
He was my student. He betrayed us all.
Show me.
Uh-oh.
The runes on his blade were unmistakable. This dark agent runs free on a mortal world with the power of the Maw itself in hand. Our realm is imperiled.
Impossible. The Maw is inescapable. You must return to the path.
If he had purged his life, we never would have known of this calamity. The path is flawed.
I played the original Warcraft games, not Warcraft
The
Online.
order of the Shadowlands depends on the execution of our eternal charge. You will abandon this course.
As you command, my Archon.
Uh-oh.
Uther, the time of your ascension has come.
I thought I was not ready.
Do you wish to see him punished?
I do.
Oh,
Then prepare
things are getting intense now. Oh, shit. This is actually dope, though. The animation's amazing.
The moment he falls, we will claim him.
I see. Only darkness before me.
Now, cast him into the maw. Return him to the darkness he served.
Yeah, instead of ice, he's gonna be fire now.
Suffering
Yeah.
awaits.
He was my student.
Remember what he did, and take
friggin'
your
intense.
vengeance.
Not vengeance. Justice.
Get wrecked, noob. That was him with the Warhammer and the person with all the cracked skin and the flame. That's pretty cool, though, that they're showing part of the story for us to better understand it.
All right, hope you guys enjoyed that exclusive
That's him
look
right there,
at
I believe.
Bastion. Now, we know many of you can't wait to experience Shadowlands, and our friends at Blizzard want you to know the wait is almost over.
Oh, damn, that's soon. November 27th. Wait, October 27th. I know a lot of people who are stoked about this. Just personally, I'm not super excited about it. I'll be excited when this is over so we can check out other games and trailers, to be honest. This is a 2-hour show. We're chilling. No rush. It's all good. There's going to be stuff we don't like and we dislike and like, so...
October 27th, it is official, and we have so much more opening night live still to go for you. Ratchet and Clank, PlayStation 5, much more. Stay tuned.
Oh shit,
all right.
PlayStation
but now
5
it's time
release
for
date?
the announcement of a
Pre-order?
new universe that is coming to gaming for the first time with a project from a Canadian studio. Check this out.
Have returned. They corrupted. Divided.
Okay.
Conquered. Until finally.
I like this.
The gates of Stone were thrown open, meaning eternal.
It's lagging like crazy. Holy crap, everyone. Sorry about this. It's not me, by the way, because I'm watching the actual stream, like in the chat. I'm looking at...
We will take back.
Yeah, this is... What was that? Yeah. I have no idea what's going on here, unfortunately.
Back, I had some masked fun with
Rest in pepperonis.
Crash, of course, let's bring him out, everybody. Crash Bandicoot. What? He's where?
Wow. Jeez. This is bad. This is shit. I'm going to turn it down until they fix it, everyone. I gotta shame bell them for this.
Shame.
Tell us more about what we just saw.
What?
I'm joined by Lou Studdert from Toys for Bob.
I'm gonna try refreshing, guys. I highly doubt. Yeah.
What there?
This is really unfortunate because I love Geoff and I love Gamescom, but
around Cologne, but what he was
play in Crash 4 narrative.
Yeah, so back in time to the 90s when Neo Cortex was actually testing on Crash and Coco before the events of Crash Bandicoot 1. And they're kind of these devious puzzle rooms that we've made, and they're really hard and they're really awesome and they're super. We can't wait to get people's hands on them.
I love me some Crash Bandicoot,
I
everyone.
demo this a few weeks ago, and that was a challenge. So I can't imagine how nefarious these are. How are they going to be integrated into the game? Are they optional, like offshoot stuff, or how do you get to them?
Sure. So players actually have to collect the flashback tapes in the levels themselves. They're an object to pick up, and to actually pick them up, they have to reach them in the level without dying. It's kind of our homage to the death routes from the original trilogy. So players have to reach these objects in the level, pick them up, and then once they get them, they'll get access to these unique levels.
So beyond the pure challenge, what other fun? How are these fun for players to kind of experience, and what do they get to do in them?
Sure. So
Jeff is so professional though, keeping it chill like that, even though there's stuff going down. He's one of the best in the business, if not the best at this. So
aspect of gameplay
Huge props to
that we
him.
don't love about the franchise. Narratively for us, it was really cool to layer in kind of a unique perspective to the franchise. This is the moment when Cortex is really excited about the prospect of Crash being on his team, because Crash was originally crewed by Cortex, and so this is a weird point in time that's never really been explored in things before.
Awesome. All right. Well, Crash 4, It's About Time looks phenomenal, Lou. We cannot wait to check it out in October. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Awesome. All right. Well, we will be right back after this for more Gamescom Opening Night Live.
They're probably going to fix some technical dude. What's this? Ooh, this looks good.
I have terror.
You can't find
The unseen predator.
You can't find it from
A rupture that obliterates without warning.
here and destination.
Alone, the hordes of Enoch will fall before me. But together, this entire planet will fear us. The anomaly alters us, each in our own ways, yet we are drawn down the same road into the dark heart of creation.
'Cause I feel the way you feel. Yeah, I kill the way you kill.
What the hell is this?
We will find the source, whatever it holds, whatever it takes.
This is interesting. I'm digging it. I think you might be right, Anthony. Oh, Outriders. Oh, dope. Square Enix. I'll play that. That looks good.
Welcome to the Hyperscape. Enter a contender.
For the BR Battle Royale.
Dream as a champion.
This is it.
Not really my jam for BR, but I prefer COD and other BRs as opposed to this one.
Party.
It's free to play though, which is cool. Captain Tsubasa.
Welcome to Necromunda. I can see you're new here. Let me get you up to speed. The Underhive's named well. A sprawl of humanity suffering away like ants. Deep underground where we ain't causing trouble but are rich boys and girls, no matter how loud we are. And do we ever make some noise? Every Orlok says they could shoot the tail off a lashworm and they'd splash your head from 20 paces for saying they couldn't. I don't want to say immortal, but when their armor, blood, skin and will are of iron, it's a potent combo. Why would someone like you want to know about an all-female gang of psychopaths, drug dealers, killers, cloners and... Oh, makes sense. And Escher will cut you up just for the fun of it. Goliaths are big. That's it. Anything smaller than
This
them
isn't my
doesn't
jam either,
deserve
but
to live.
looks cool.
And they're just as happy filling you with lead as they are smashing you to pieces with a power maul. Now, mixing that whole pot together in a place like this, you can imagine what happens. Chaos, gang warfare, for wealth, for power. Hell,
Kind of
sometimes
Quake Arena
just for
type of
fun.
deathmatch type of gameplay.
Think you're ready? Necromunda Underhive Wars comes to PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC on September 8th.
O futuro dos jogos, além de realidades virtuais extremamente fidedignas e realistas, eu acho que também se encontra em formas mais expressivas e absurdas, quebrando cada vez mais esses paradigmas de formato de videogame que a gente tem e sendo usado mais do que nunca como uma ferramenta de expressão artística.
I envision the future gaming to be quite bright and quite online.
The next generation of console will clearly allow AAA and indie developers to build more creative-driven games that I hope will cover more diverse subjects.
I want to play all kinds of stories about people and places, both real and imagined. I want comedy games, I want autobiographical games. I really want to see what people can do with the medium.
Pro futuro dos games, eu vejo uma evolução obviamente gráfica, mas eu vejo ainda mais evolução na inteligência artificial e na maneira com a qual a gente interage com os games, tudo em busca de experiências mais imersivas.
You know, one of the things I love about opening night is that we can show you the biggest games in the industry and also smaller titles that should be on your radar. So pay attention to this next game. It comes from a team of 2 in Sweden, Tuxedo Labs. Over the past 3 years, developer Dennis Gustafsson has built his own game engine to realize his vision for a fully destructible game world. What he's building has absolutely blown me away, so I asked Dennis to prepare a special trailer just for tonight. I hope you're equally inspired by the ideas in this next game. Definitely one to watch. Teardown.
Okay. Fully destructible world? Kind of looks like Minecraft. It actually looks dope. That looks really fun. Man, games are becoming insane. Remember when we used to play friggin' Mario and Zelda and like all those types of games? These friggin' like just like 2-bit. It's insane. The evolution of gaming, where we're at right now. Looks a lot like mine. It looks like a place like Minecraft. What? Looks interesting. I won't play that game. Looks fun though. I'll be devoting my time to other games.
Last year at Opening Night Live, we announced Little Nightmares 2 to the world. Well, the team at Tarsier Studios hasn't shown anything since, but that changes right now. Here is a first look at the gameplay of Little Nightmares 2, which is coming next February, with more to come throughout the week at Gamescom, including a live demo on Gamescom Studio tomorrow. Nice. All right, thank you.
This game is creepy as hell. What in? Oh my god! Ah! What the hell? game looks super cool, though. The design is awesome. It's a platformer, exploration game. No! Ah! I have nightmares from this trailer. Not just a little one.
I'm WWE Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler, and I'm reuniting with my old buddy Mauro Ranallo to bring you all the over-the-top action in WWE 2K Battlegrounds. Mamma mia! This is great! This arcade-style video game is over-the-top outrageous, with over 70 WWE superstars and legends brawling it out like never before! Oh no! Hold on to your toupee, Mauro!
Looks like a phone game.
WWE!
Not really my thing.
You know, I'm a little more old school than Mauro, so I can't wait to see these WWE legends teach these kids a thing or two. And you know what? Here's a closer look at the insane action.
It's a great evening for WWE action.
Oh, wow.
This game would be like fun for a game night or something like that.
It's so good to see the Bella Twins at their best. Now, let's keep this party rolling with another matchup. Oh, look out, Mauro. The Undertaker has risen, and Finn Balor is about to be taken for his last ride.
Mamma mia, what a move! Finish him!
Oh, no!
He just hit the snooze button.
How do you lose like that? What's the matter with you legends? This is just an example of the pandemonium that you're going to experience when you head to the battlegrounds.
Whew, that's a big toy hammer.
Oh, I can't believe my eyes!
Seth Rollins delivers the stomp.
What a night. What a night. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Pre-order WWE 2K Battlegrounds today and brawl without limits. Mamma mia! Oh, sorry, Mauro. I know that's your line.
Crazy amounts of lag today with this.
Hello again. I have even more awards to announce, so let's get right down to it. The winner of Best Action Adventure Game is Watch Dogs Legion.
The city needs a resistance. And it starts
I've heard good things about this game. To be a hacker and do all sorts of kind of like guerrilla type of tactics in a more futuristic setting.
The perfect shot.
The winner of the Best Action Game is Star Wars Squadrons.
Yeah, that's a fun game. It's amazing.
Think you can escape? This is gonna be close.
So crazy, the graphics for some of these games now. Hey, what's up, Rick? We were talking about you
multiplayer
earlier.
game is Operation Tango.
Operation Tango. It takes two to save the world.
Keep on yawning. I'm trying to wake up everyone.
I used to be an explorer.
I already had
Winner
like 2
of
cups of
Best
coffee.
Indie Game is Curious Expedition 2.
Did not believe what I had witnessed. It was time for the world to learn my name.
Congratulations to all the winners. As I mentioned, IGN will be here for all of Gamescom with great shows and new ways for you to get all your gaming news. Check it out.
Gamescom 2020 is the heart of gaming, and you can keep to the beat
They're
right
saving
here
some
on
of these
IGN.
AAA
We've turned
titles
the
towards
single
the end.
biggest show
I
in
think the
gaming into five.
PS5
Gamescom now
announcement
is
will
your
be right
virtual
at
show
the end.
floor
I'm
with up to
hoping
the second
for a
live
pre-order
coverage.
date, 'cause
Gamescom Daily Show,
as soon as
Gamescom's
they announce
late
that,
night
that's
talk
happening
show,
for me.
our Gamescom
PS5
Awesome
is getting
Indie
one
Show, the
pre-order.
freshest deep cuts
If
in
we
indie
can get
gaming,
one.
and finally
Fingers
the
crossed.
Gamescom Best of Show, including the Gamescom Award. Gamescom 2020 is available on IGN and wherever you stream Gamescom now.
That is priority numero uno.
And now it is time to talk about that Best Action Game winner, Star Wars Squadrons. This is a new immersive space combat game from Motive Studios that delivers the ultimate Star Wars pilot fantasy. We've missed those. In Squadrons, you'll suit up and fly for both the New Republic and the Galactic Empire across intense 5v5 multiplayer battles, as well as an all-new, authentic single-player story set after the events of Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Today, we'll get a glimpse at what Squadron's story has to offer by taking a brief look at one of the single-player missions featuring some light narration by the Motive team. Let's check.
Oh, Elder Scrolls 6 is years away, Anthony.
We all choose our path, light or dark.
All right, I'm digging this.
Or destruction. The Empire chose to destroy Alderaan in order to spread fear and douse the fires of
Mandalorian comes back in October.
The heroic
season 2, by
pilots
the
of
way.
the Rebel Alliance have chosen to keep fighting, to show the Empire that we are not afraid. It was their bravery that ended Palpatine's reign and brought
What's up,
about
Joe?
our
Thanks for
new
joining,
republic.
my man.
However, the Empire lives on, shattered though it may be. As I speak, Imperial forces are edging toward the Bormia sector, hoping to end our new republic before we find our footing. As their empire collapses, they try to tighten their grip.
Always
but the
need more
galaxy
coffee.
is changing, and you can be a part
Rick sent
of
me a
it.
5-pound
With the
bag.
help of brave
I think I
and
got like
daring
maybe
pilots, this war can end. Make a choice. Fly
a
with
little
the
bit less
new
than a pound left, probably.
Change our
I went through it
galaxy
fast.
for the better.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Hunka, narrative
drink
producer
coffee
on
every
Star
day,
Wars
though, so-
Squadrons. Our single-player story is one of daring pilots and deep-seated rivalries.
Take Titan Squadron. Hunt down this Starhawk and eliminate it.
Gladly, Admiral Sloan.
Over the course of the story, you'll fly as two pilots on opposite sides of the war.
Oh, very cool.
And, like all modes in Star Wars Squadrons, you'll have the option to experience every mission fully immersed in VR.
Wedge Antilles, Rogue Squadron. I hear you're the reason I was able to finally get a comm through.
Today, we're giving you a glimpse of an early Imperial mission behind enemy lines.
One of our spies, Agent Thorne, has discovered vital intelligence on Project Starhawk. Your mission is to extract her from an orbital outpost above Hosnian Prime. Behind enemy lines, you'll have to eliminate perimeter defenses. The outpost is defenseless. When you've secured the area, you will escort the Gladiators to the outpost, and our extraction team will acquire Agent Thorne. Once Thorne is secure, reach your Gozanti cruisers and return to the Overseer.
Cover our escape and escort us to the jump point. We have Republic corvettes inbound. Move, Titan.
His game looks dope.
Change course and keep Agent Thorne safe. Titan 3, take out those fighters.
Understood. I'll handle it.
I don't know though. It's giving me like
You have my thanks, Titan Squadron.
Vertigo. You know what I mean? I'm not a very good flyer, so. Oh, thanks, Rick. I appreciate
Each
that,
mission will
bro.
immerse you into the escalating conflict between the New Republic and a shattered empire. Debrief with your squad mates between missions.
And by the way, everyone, stream today, stream tomorrow, stream Saturday, stream Sunday, stream Monday. We're doing streams every day for the rest of the month. We'll have
Bombing runs at the Nadiri dockyards to setting a trap in the Xavian.
we'll have a Justice League reaction video to the new trailer that dropped, and also a Wonder Woman one this weekend. I put my Batman one out 2 days ago, so I know y'all are looking for the other DC fandom. Trailer breakdowns. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, everyone. I'm just gonna pause it.
That is not all EA has to share from a Galaxy.
Sorry about that, everyone. Let's get back to reacting here.
Far, far away today at Star Wars Galaxy.
I'm just gonna refresh. It always does this at Unsynced. I think we were like over here. We were like.
Move on. Where you can visit Oga's Cantina or jump into the Millennium Falcon on a run to Smuggler's Cove. It was this incredible adventure at Disneyland Resort and Walt Disney World Resort that inspired The Sims' latest game pack. Check this out.
Star Wars and The Sims? That's rad.
One genie. Shoe paws.
The team. This interactive thriller about a man stuck in a time loop is one of this year's most intriguing indie titles, and now they've added an absolutely all-star cast to the game. Here's a whole new look at 12 minutes.
All right, close your eyes. I want you to think of a flower. Look at its colors, its colors. Now I want you to imagine it changing. Moving backward, returning to its bud. Think of that bud, unopened. Look at it as a whole. Then silently repeat these phrases. May you be free from suffering. May you be free from fear. May you know peace and joy.
James McAvoy and Daisy Ridley and Willem Dafoe? Damn. Okay, that's a great cast. Trapped in a time loop. Let's catch up. This is Godfall? Maybe not.
We have much more O&L to come. Exclusive looks at Lego Star Wars, The Skywalker Saga, Fall, a new looter shooter coming to PlayStation 5 and PC from Counterplay. Tonight, we've got the newest expansion was released on Season 2. Wait until you see what the Mediatonic guys are up to, and so much more. But first, I'm sure you saw that earlier this week, Heart of Deimos, Warframe's newest expansion, was released on PC, Xbox, and PS4. And today, it's also on Switch, all platforms. Here's a look at the Heart of Deimos.
Expand. Explore.
Warframe is a free-to-play. I was actually watching a streamer named Broman, Professor Broman, playing this game. Let's just catch up, everyone.
All we shall scream. There is one who will hear the heart of Deimos.
That's crazy. Hopefully we'll get to some of the better AAA stuff.
So many people have been discovering or rediscovering video games during lockdown, whether it be older people or bored teenagers or middle-aged parents who suddenly find they have to do something together with their kids. And I think I've given out more advice about video games in 2020 than any other time ever. And as a result, it's more important than ever that we keep making different, interesting things for folk to play.
A pandemia pela qual a gente está passando tem sido um período difícil a todos. Então, nesse momento, eu acho que a gente precisa lembrar de mostrar mais empatia, demonstrar mais amor, mais carinho e saber que a gente vai sair dessa juntos. Vai ser difícil, mas isso tudo vai passar.
I hope everybody gets healthy and safely through this coronavirus time. Care about other people and wear your masks.
Jogos são, na minha opinião pessoal, a forma de arte mais incrível de se expressar. Eles englobam tudo: música, arte, escrita, e você tem a chance de controlar e vivenciar essas experiências você mesmo. É mágico. É maravilhoso.
Our choice is a big deal.
Jogos são puro amor.
Choosing your destiny in these games.
Give me a second, I'm trying to select the appropriate one. Watch who you sleeping, them snakes all around, you know they connected. When I was a kid, my grandmama told me I can't go to heaven, so I stopped praying and asking for blessings and started preparing for my Armageddon. Got nothing to lose, I'm all in. Walking the edge, don't fall in. Enough of the lies, don't apologize, I don't understand. Are you foreign? This is the place, this is the site. Grab all your people and log in. I'm waiting, don't care how long it's gonna take. Watching and waiting for that first mistake. Don't come up missing, just checking the list. I'm always aware of your current position. I just hold out to the perfect condition. Coming alive.
Supercharged mech lead. Concept is really cool. Give us some PS5 announcements, baby.
All right, guys, we're back officially into hour 2. We've got an hour more of great stuff to show you. Destiny 2, Beyond Light. Stasis, you're going to see a brand new look at that. Fall Guys Season 2 and Ratchet & Clank for PlayStation 5 and so much more across the next hour. Opening Night Live continues, and it just is the start of Gamescom 2020. But right now, on September 25th, Mafia Definitive Edition launches, a comprehensive, built-from-the-ground-up remake of the original Mafia. Tonight, we've got the exclusive debut of the next trailer called A Life of Reward Too Big to Ignore, which deals with Tommy's induction into the Salieri crime family. Check this out.
All these guys in this room, they're here because they have the only thing that matters to me. The only thing that should matter to any of us. You know what that is, Tommy?
They're loyal.
That's right.
One day you're busting your back, doing an honest day's work in a city that's been trying to scrape you off its heels since the day you stepped off the boat. And then next you're stuffing your pockets full of Salieri's dirty money.
Go get him, Tommy!
Teach these boys a lesson.
Oh, damn.
Break every bone in their bodies.
You want me to become one of those Wall Street boys? Don't sass me, Tommy. I'm trying to teach you the ropes so you don't get strangled by them.
Now you stay straight with me, you're gonna be living the high life, Tom. You abuse my trust.
Don Salieri, you won't ever need to worry about me.
Okay, then. Welcome to the family.
Oh, shit. Mafia Definitive Edition. Looks like for all the platforms.
Next, we're going to introduce you to a turn-based multiplayer strategy FPS from a team in Montreal, Canada. Lemnis Gate is coming in early 2021 and has a unique mechanic built around a 25-second time loop. Check this out.
Another time loop game. Okay. concept is interesting. Not really my jam, but it looks cool. I'm just always down to see progress in new games. I like story-based games, you know?
Next spring, get ready to experience memorable moments and non-stop action from all 9 Star Wars films in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. The entire series has been reimagined with new fun-filled LEGO humor, and now we've got your first look at the gameplay trailer.
All right, I'm listening. Love me some Star Wars.
I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father.
The Force is unusually strong with him. That much is clear. Twisted by the dark side, young Skywalker has become.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Kyle.
That boy is our last hope. No. There is another.
Subscribe to the channel. You will.
I'm from the Resistance.
That's friggin' hot, man. Holy crap.
We need your help.
Looks so honestly ridiculous.
The Force will be with you always.
Punch it!
Is this next?
Not him, the Falcon.
Always love a good chewy Ural.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me. So be it, Jedi.
Huh?
That was kind of weird.
Man, LEGO Star Wars looks so fun, coming to next gen as well. All right, we'll be right
So it
back
is
with
next gen,
more
okay.
world premieres from huge new games like Ratchet & Clank, Rift Apart, Medal of Honor, Above and Beyond,
Oh,
and
shit.
Destiny 2. But before that, here's a look at a game that is launching tonight on Nintendo Switch and Steam. It's called Struggling from Frontier, a fun physics-based platformer where up to 2 players control Troy, our fleshy hero. Check this out, and remember, you can play this tonight.
Okay. Looks absurd. Whoever designed this game dropped some acid. Whoa. Struggle. Whoa. Looks super fun though. That was an interesting game, to say the least. I'm just not interested in this chat. I'm just checking something on my phone real quick while we have a little downtime. Dragon Glass daggers by Halloween. Starting to get cold. Yeah, it's been pretty chilly here. Kate's another Canadian. I'm just aghast at some of the stuff I see posted on social media today. Trying not to respond to every single stupid thing I see.
What more proof is needed that the devil walks among us in Little Hope?
They've experienced a lot of lag. That's unfortunate. Because it's a really, Oh, and Ellen, Gamescom is always a well-organized deal, right? And this is obviously extraordinary circumstances because of the pandemic.
I gotta say, the game that I've given the most hours to, that I love going back to, is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I have to say, since Origins came out, this new reboot of Assassin's Creed, so to speak, that was my first time getting into it, and I have put almost 400 hours into Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yeah, Anthony, the problem I have with some of these posts is I will not openly accept friends of mine or people that I know making excuses for fascism. I won't do that. I will be calling that out. And people say because I'm a YouTuber that I should be quiet. Sorry, that will never happen.
In Animal Crossing, since I downloaded it, I find the daily repetitive rhythm so soothing and predictable. Although, much like my house, my island is still a complete tip.
Sound levels are good, everyone. Everything's good.
Microsoft Xbox game. And the winner is Tell Me Why. Congratulations to Don't Nod Entertainment. Well, after a big day of Gamescom events and announcements, you'll be happy to know that IGN is going to help you digest all that info with Gamescom Daily Show, where you can get all the daily highlights and a late-night show experience from gamers for gamers. Back to you, Geoff.
Thank you very much, Sid. And by the way, congratulations to Don't Nod for Tell Me Why, a really important game that is out now that you can play on Xbox and Game Pass. And as we know, there's a lot going on in the world, and that goes beyond the pandemic. Between social conflicts we're seeing in the news and acts of nature, we can see how vulnerable we as people can sometimes be. Mm-hmm. And now I think it's as important time as ever to remember to come together and support one another. We are a global gaming community. There are millions of people watching tonight, and I know we're all here because we love games, and we know that games are good in the world and can bring us together, and I think we've all felt that in 2020. So I think that's really important to remember amongst all the games and trailers. All right, well, one way as a community we can come together to do some good is the Gamescom Forest. Gamescom has launched a reforestation project by planting a Gamescom forest together with the community. Gamers worldwide can go to gamescom.global and donate to plant more trees. So let's plant a forest together.
My post, Kate.
All right, well, now we're
pretty
going to
hard
move
trying
on
to keep
to
everyone
another
accountable,
game, and
you
this
know?
one was announced back in May. Chorus is a dark space combat shooter where players take control of Nara on a quest to destroy the dark cult that created her, featuring rich, ray-traced 4K 60 FPS environments on next-gen hardware. Here is the first look at gameplay from Chorus.
You have broken my heart. For your betrayal.
Whoa! It's like Galactus. This looks cool. We have family time in chat today for games. Hell yeah. Fandom Media, where all fandoms come have fun. That's the motto. We get hype, we love things. That's what we do. None of that other garbage. I, however, will from time to time speak up about social issues. And I think that's really important with the platform I have, to be honest about how I feel about things, you know? Especially with the state of the world. I think it's really important to
how many crowns
let your thoughts be
have
known
you won?
if you think something
one
is not
game has
right.
defined the summer of 2020, it absolutely is Fall Guys from Mediatonic in
I love
London
this
and
game.
Devolver. This game is setting
Highly recommend
records
this
and putting
to
a
everyone.
much-needed
Everyone.
smile on everyone's face. Fall Guys, I think, represents our industry at its absolute best. Well, soon the Fall Guys experience will evolve with Season 2. There's a lot of new stuff coming, and tonight, Mediatonic is about to give you an exclusive sneak peek at what's next. Get ready. I think the internet is about to freak out. Here it is, Fall Guys Season 2.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. I love Fall Guys. It's the most fun game of all time, maybe.
Hey, I'm Joe. I'm the lead game designer on Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. And I just wanted to reach out and say thank you to everyone who's been playing and enjoying the game so far. As a team, we've been looking at all the fan arts, the memes, and the montages that people have been posting online, and the response to the game has really blown us away. Today, we just wanted to give everyone their first sneak peek at the rounds and the costumes that they can be enjoying as part of Fall Guys Season 2.
Yes, French fries. Oh, a dragon, dope.
In Season 2, you'll be dressing your Fall Guy as a medieval hero and competing across brand new rounds inspired by epic quests from the Middle Ages. Traverse giant drawbridges, dodge swinging axes, and scale movable
I should start
siege
playing
ramps
Fall
in
Guys
quest
on the
for
channel.
ultimate game,
But doing it
show,
off stream.
glory.
It's so funny when you lose and you rage. You're like, oh my god, you get pushed off platforms and shit. It's so much fun. We could do like community game nights where we play together. If people like buy this game too, people buy Fall Guys, we could play it on the channel and have like community game nights, like once or twice a week or something like that. That could be really fun. What do y'all think about that?
You've enjoyed the sneak peek of Fall Guys Season 2. We're still adding the finishing touches to development, but if you want to stay up to date, then at Fall Guys Game on Twitter is where you want to be. See you on the start line.
Such a good game. Legendary fun. So much fun.
My father has Colorado in the palm of his hand, and he's afraid to close his fist. I am not.
His truth is marching on.
What's this? Sort of multiplayer game?
Liberty's got more brains and cunning than both her brothers put together. She's the only one who could actually run Colorado. She's already tried once.
Vic's a depraved child, and Val's a brain without a spine. The years my father wasted grooming them for glory when I was right there.
This last half an hour is about to be gas. It's going to be a lot of really nice titles, like AAA games. and hopefully a PS5 pre-order announcement when it's coming out. I want to be able to pre-order that shit and know when we're going to be able to play the PS5. And by the way, you can help out the channel with the PS5 fund by hitting that join button or joining our Patreon. I know it's not going to be cheap for that PS5, so if you want to help out, you want to see more games on the channel, hit that join button. $5 a month is where it starts. I'm not going to be bashful about it. We're going to need some help for that.
Appreciation for gaming at this time, because my appreciation for gaming before couldn't be higher.
Com certeza, jogos multiplayer preenchem completamente a conexão social que eu preciso ter com outras pessoas nesses tempos de isolamento. E é o mais próximo que a gente pode ter de experiências reais com pessoas que estão longe da gente.
You get to travel all over the world in games, which is something I've always taken for granted. And the moment I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima, and you know, I kind of prefer it to the real Japan just because I've heard that in real life they don't let you run around with katanas.
I appreciate games a lot more than films, music, or whatever, and it's just fine for me to have the time to play with friends or even with my family, to have a lot of fun.
I've been mostly at home with small children, and gaming is the only thing that I get to do for myself anymore. I find it's not only an escape, it's also a way to challenge my brain.
Gaming is becoming clearly more important for a lot of people. You know, play is a natural instinct, and from Animal Crossing to The Last of Us Part 2 or Ori, yes, it's definitely an incredible time now to be a gamer, yes.
You're that bad at Mario Kart, huh?
Hey everyone, I'm Vince Sampella, head of Respawn Entertainment.
Ooh.
When we set out to create Medal of Honor Above and Beyond, we knew we wanted to bring the series back to its roots. The Medal of Honor franchise is known for its powerful and exciting single-player stories that put the player in the boots of a soldier who was there. It's a series that is grounded in history, which tells emotionally authentic stories. Peter Hirschman, who directed the original Medal of Honor in 1999, is back at the helm of this project. You'll hear more from him in just a bit. Peter and I actually worked together on Medal of Honor Allied Assault in 2002, and I'm really happy he's joined us at Respawn to craft a completely new experience in VR. The team is creating a riveting and emotional journey through World War II like you've never seen or played.
I'm
it
really
weaves
good
in
at
the
Mario
personal
Kart.
stories of the veterans and survivors of the war through powerful interviews that help set the stage for what players will
I used to
experience.
win all the tournaments between me and my older cousins because they used to babysit me.
We could not be more excited to show the world the next look at Medal of Honor Above and Beyond and the game's action-packed story. Let's take a look.
There's like 7 or 8 of us, and we'd all get together because I would always have the game systems, and they would come over, and we'd go into the basement. You know, we'd get snacks and shit. We'd have like Mario Kart tournaments, Tekken, Mortal Kombat, all sorts of stuff.
I know this is the first time some of you will see combat.
The old
I know you're
days.
scared. Let me be clear with all of you. I'm scared too.
Okay.
Welcome to France, gentlemen. I lead the local resistance cell. Something big is happening inside Gestapo
I'd never
headquarters,
lose at Mario Kart.
and we don't know what it is.
We're gonna have to improvise here.
How's VR? Okay.
Members of the resistance are perhaps the bravest people fighting in this war. But you really should stop. There is no future in it.
Sorry to interrupt, Lieutenant.
I've never tried VR, by the way. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know, it's weird.
We'll get you there.
I'm sure someday I'll try it, but to be completely immersed, like you actually feel like you're in the game, that's pretty crazy, right? Like, we've come such a long way with games. I don't know, it's just...
There are things, as people, I'm willing to sacrifice myself for.
This looks cool,
Somehow,
though.
this motley crew has been tasked with saving civilization. God help us all.
Defy reality. Oh my God. It's crazy how we have VR. 2020, man. What a year.
Thank you so much, Vince. That looks incredible. And now we're here with Respawn Entertainment's Peter Hirschman, game director on Medal of Honor Above and Beyond, to talk more about their new VR experience. Peter, I got to say, the trailer really grabbed me. Such an incredible story that you're telling to. Tell us a bit about this single-player experience. What can we expect?
Well, Geoff, thank you for having us on the show. I'm
like his beard.
Representing a whole team back at Respawn that's been working really hard on this, and it's so exciting to premiere the trailer with you. Medal of Honor, going back to its roots, was always about putting the player in the boots of a soldier fighting in World War II. And with VR, we're able to do that in almost a literal way. It's definitely the most immersive experience, most immersive combat experience I've ever been able to work on. And the story follows you as a player being recruited into the Office of Strategic Services, commonly known as the OSS. And their mission was sabotage, espionage, search and rescue, everything in between. You name it, they did it. And they're known by a different set of initials now, the CIA.
Game, Anthony, for sure.
But during World War II, they sent operatives all over Europe, deep behind enemy lines. And that allows us to tell a story where you get to go to these places and locations and participate in events that really helped shape the outcome of the war.
One of the things I love about the trailer is you can tell there's a lot of interactivity in the environment, emergent gameplay. You got the piano and other things in there. Tell us a bit about how you're using that to tell the story. It seems like it's all kind of through a first-person perspective, but there are some story sequences. How do you tell the story?
Oh, well, we shot over 120 pages of narrative, which is more than some feature films. We had a huge international cast of phenomenal actors, and it was fantastic. And the story follows a classic three-act structure. Act one is working with the French resistance, getting ready for the invasion. Act two is D-Day itself and the fight to get to Berlin. And then the third act is dealing with the Nazi secret weapon program, which involved things like the 262 jet and the V2 rocket and things that could have really turned the tide of the war if we hadn't stopped them. So you get to go on this journey, this story. And the story is shot all from your perspective. Because it's VR, your head is the camera. We don't have cutscenes. We don't have edits. Everything revolves around your perspective. So you experience this story completely in first person as if you are there. So it creates a much more intimate and emotional connection with the characters and the things going on around you. It was an incredible way to shoot. One of our animators stood in for the player throughout the 3 weeks that we were on stage. And all the actors are always reacting and talking to you directly. And in VR, it's such a powerful thing. It's all about building that emotional connection, and it just makes the experience all the more authentic.
Well, you and Vince, I know this series is really close to your heart, and I'm like, wow, there's so much there to experience. It looks really rich and detailed, obviously authentic as well. Paying tribute to everyone that was involved in the war. I wanted to ask you also about multiplayer, which is something that Respawn is really known for, and you've had a great single player experience. But I hear you might also be doing MP too.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, the thing about VR is that, I've spent we've known each other a long time. You so much of your career trying to map natural human movements to a controller, and just figuring out things like making it feel good. And one of the hardest ones is leaning. And in VR, how you duck, you just duck. And how you lean in VR, you just lean. And so the ability to lean around a corner, just kind of peek around the corner and see where the bad guy is just, it heightens the tension so much. It makes it feel all the more real. And when you put that into a multiplayer experience, it just raises it to a whole nother level. So we are shipping, in addition to the campaign, we are shipping a full suite of VR modes, including a few that you can only do in VR. And we're really excited about people playing those, after it comes out.
Wow. Well, definitely a full-blown VR experience. I got to say, I'm really excited to put the headset on and try this. And it's coming out later this year, right?
Coming out holiday. So, yeah, fasten your seatbelts. We are so excited to bring it to players. We've been working on it a long time. Like you mentioned, it's a passion project for Vince and I and everyone at Respawn. It's a wonderful full circle experience for a lot of us that started our careers working on those original set, going back first one and Allied Assault, and now to be able to bring Above and Beyond to a whole new generation is one of the most exciting things we've been involved with.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Peter. Opening Night Live will be right back. And in the meantime, here's a look at a new game that is launching tonight.
The world was broken, fractured by the magic the Vow Keepers said they would protect us from. Spellstorms still rage across the ruins of the Hollow Lands. This is proof, they said. It isn't safe. It can't be controlled. Magic cannot be used.
This looks interesting. Okay, what's this?
But I am a battle mage. I have broken my vow, and now I fight to break free.
The art style is really cool. I like the cell shading. Oh, damn. This looks cool. This looks super cool. Spellbreak. Nice. Can play it tonight though, I guess, in some sort of open beta. Play for free September 3rd. Maybe there's a miscommunication there. I don't know. I'll have to check. Oh, Game Pass. Flight Simulator. I considered getting Game Pass. I'll probably get it when Xbox Series X launches, so we can play some of those Xbox titles on the PC, because I think I'm only going to get a PS5. I'm going to have to choose between the PS5 and Xbox Series X, and I'm going for the PS5, so... How's everyone doing today, by the way? I asked if you're enjoying yourselves, but I want to ask how you're doing. Are you guys surviving? You okay? Stressful times?
So many great games in Xbox Game Pass, and many of tonight's games are in it as well. Every year at Gamescom, we like to highlight some incredible games made in Germany. And tonight, we have a special announcement about one of the most legendary German games of all time, created by Factor 5. Enjoy.
I gotta refresh this, everyone. Sorry.
アミガのサウンドそのものも素晴らしいと思いましたね。日本じゃ本当に聞いたことがなかった音楽でした。
Factor 5 was so far ahead of the curve, and each of their games pushed game technology as far as possible. I'd say they're one of the greatest indie developers of all time.
サウンドはすごいわ、グラフィックは綺麗だわ、ゲームプレイも滑らかで満足いくものだわで、本当にすごかった。今回タリカンのコレクションが出るってことをとても嬉しく思っているし、これはまた当時みたいにみんなに見せて歩きたいなと思っています。
We're going to see the next-gen version of their creation.
This was the first game that allowed me to completely fulfill my musical vision. It defined my career, and the fans have been there ever since. To this day, it's one of my proudest works.
Yeah, redefine doing well. That term is different for everyone, Rick. I agree. Shuriken. Give us some juice.
In June, Bungie revealed a new era of Destiny 2 that starts on November 10th with Beyond Light. For the first time ever, Guardians will add a new elemental power to their arsenal, the dark power of Stasis. With Stasis, players will take on the powers of darkness to control and dominate the battle. Here's an all-new look at Stasis from Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
I stopped playing Destiny a while ago. They just didn't deliver on their promises, and it's a time-consuming game. It's like, if I were to play Destiny, I can't play any other games, right? Like, if I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima, I can pick it up anytime, right? But this requires you to go online and do like weekly quests and stuff like that.
Only look inward. Focus your power. Let it grow. Our fight is far from over.
That's great, Anthony. I'm trying to do a little bit of that too, you know what I mean? Try not to eat late at night. Have a really big bad habit with that. Snacking late at night and snacking on bad things. So I'm trying to fix some of these negative eating habits I've had, because I've definitely gained weight during the pandemic. Got a little bit of a dad bod going on. Via Zoom? Well, that's good, Rick. I know you were concerned about the possibility of doing that in person, especially, you keep on saying you're old now. I'm not the one who says it, Rick. You're the one who says it to me privately. You know, the green banana joke, but that's good that you get to do it with Zoom, because I know the interaction of having students and just that social activity is such a big deal for so many people. So I'm happy for you, man. And I'm happy for anyone that's doing well, or is doing okay. I wish that for everyone, It's been a challenging year.
I have one more award to give out tonight, and that is Best Sony PlayStation Game. So, without further ado, the winner is Cyberpunk 2077. Congratulations. Of course, there are even more awards than the ones I announced tonight. So check out the Gamescom Awards user voting, where you can vote for your favorite streamer, Gamescom's Most Wanted, and Best of Gamescom. The winners will be revealed at Gamescom Best of Show, along with cool cosplayers, esports, and more. So tune in on Sunday, August 30th at 8 p.m. Central European Time to see the grand finale of this year's Gamescom, where we give gamers the stage. That's it for me tonight, but before I turn it back to Geoff, I just want to say that I hope everyone out there is staying safe and healthy. We're all in this together, so take care. Back to you, Geoff.
Positive vibes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sydney. It's great to have you on the
Sydney's
show
great.
again this year. A lot of people have been wondering, what will the next generation of gaming feel like? How will it be different? What is that generational difference? Well, back in June, we saw an announcement of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart from Insomniac Games, a title which uses the power of PlayStation 5, the SSD hard drive, and the DualSense controller to create an experience that Insomniac says is only possible on brand new hardware. Well, now it's time for you to decide if you see the difference. Here's an extended, uninterrupted demo of live PlayStation 5 gameplay of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart.
I love this.
Enjoy.
Oh, this is going to be awesome. Oh, here we go. We're getting into the juicy stuff. Give us the juice. No! Oh, I thought it was going to lag.
Back.
Looks really good.
And not far from where we last saw. We may still have time to put a stop to this.
I'll play this for sure. I love Ratchet & Clank.
Hey, I think I found the bomb back. Oh dear. Let's show them how it's done.
Oh my god, this looks amazing. Oh, this looks really fun.
Feels good to be back in action.
Oh, hell yes. Wow, this looks amazing. Holy crap.
Last one.
This looks really good.
The train's pulling away. Let's go.
Man, next gen games look friggin' amazing. Oh shit, a boss fight?
I've been looking everywhere for you. Put down the Dimensionator, Nefarious. Put down the Dimensionator. Yeah, right. Hey, finally be free of the both of you. Soon, everything you see will be mine. Say goodbye.
F's in chat, everyone. I'm just trying to refresh this. That's really bad lag.
Was that? This device seems to utilize reality shot. There has to be another way across. The rips
D&D
appear
elements
to
will be
your
fantastic
device. Trying it at one of them.
in Cyberpunk. I love role-playing games. They're my fave. Cyberpunk's gonna just have... Oh,
that was rather exciting.
Whoa! I'm super impressed by this, by the way. This looks great. This game will get a high score. This will get like a 9 out of 10 or something like that. This is a Gamescom lag, not our stream lag, by the way, so everybody in the Gamescom that's actually watching in the Gamescom chat is saying they're experiencing lag as well. It's not just our stream. The main character is adorable, yeah. Like, they got to announce the new system sooner than later,
or at least
right?
a very large
Because
octopus.
November isn't that far away. I think the second week in November is probably a pretty good guess on when we can see the PS5 and Xbox
At least we're on the
Series
same
X.
planet this time. Nefarious is on the other
Fingers
side
crossed.
of that building. Let's get moving before he does anything else to break
Game looks
reality.
insane. Looks good. Oh shit, a shotgun? Whoa!
Did Dr. Nefarious really resurface after
A lightning
all
shotgun? That looks pretty sweet.
take over the universe again?
Yeah, I kind of wish he was doing a worse
Oh, level
job.
up.
He must have more planned than he is telling us.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Oh! That's so cool. He's got like a turret that's like frozen, like freezing everyone. That's really cool. This game looks really good. Yeah, it has a loyal fan base for sure.
Can't wait to see what's new.
As an artist, Rick, what do you think of the character design in this one, Ratchet and Clank? I really love it. I mean, this has been around for a long time, but to see it next gen is really fulfilling. Oh yeah, they'll both be released before the holidays. I want it on opening day. Like we need one of these for the channel. As soon as the PS5 drops, we're gonna be great gaming like crazy.
Have to get the Dimensionator away from Nefarious.
Chat, let's be honest. If I get a PS5, you guys want me to do daily streams? Like, just say if you want. So in chat.
Well, it is certainly not good.
This is crazy. Really good character design, Rick? Okay, cool. I trust your opinion on this. Are like shifting different dimensions right now? Yeah, pirate ship now? Alien pirate ship? This is a pretty good look. This has been like a good 10 minutes. We gotta do that. Like, if we get the PS5, we gotta Cyberpunk on the PS5, right?
Ratchet.
We'll get it on the PS4 first.
We are too late.
But
Ratchet?
but you'll be able to. I believe CD Projekt Red said you can do the transfer. Oh, shit! Good question, Anthony. I don't know. What do y'all think on the PC or the PS5? We'll probably do it on the PS5. We'll get it on the PS4 and then we'll transfer it over.
There you have it, Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart, and now I am joined by Marcus
'Cause once
Smith
you-
and Mike
they
Daly
get a
from
free upgrade
Insomniac
from the system, right?
Games. Guys, it was so great to see
Yeah, it's
that
very Pixar-esque.
long, uninterrupted of Rift Apart, and I have so many questions. It's amazing to see what you're doing with the power of PS5 and the SSD. Let me ask you first, Marcus, what are you able to do with Rift Apart that you haven't been able to do before in a Ratchet game because of the power of PS5?
I mean, first and foremost, it's just pure horsepower enables us to fill our worlds with the kind of density and life that we've never been able before. More important, perhaps, though, is the dimensional shifting that we have going on, which uses the SSD that allows us to fling the player from planet to planet to planet, lightning fast, like in way faster than anything we've ever been able to do before.
Yeah, the Rift tether, that in demo, we had seen some of that in the trailer. So that's all actual gameplay. Mike, I'm curious, like how does that work as you kind of play through the game? Are there certain moments and levels where you can jump, or how do you play through that?
In the game, there is dimensional damage spread throughout the galaxy that Ratchet and Clank have to find a way to fix. And you can find these weak points in space-time that you can pull to you with your Rift tether. It's like being able to lasso a portal. And that enables you to basically like warp across the world to find new places to discover or gain a tactical advantage.
Wow, I got to say, like when you sit and you imagine the jumping from multiple worlds at instantaneously almost, and it sounds like there's no load screens throughout the entire game.
That's right.
Whoa!
We're going
Yep.
No load
Right,
screens.
So confident both of you say it.
Holy
I like it.
shit.
Now, let me ask you about DualSense. That's something that is a big part of PS5. I've had a chance to hands-on with the controller, with the adaptive triggers and the haptics. How are you using that to sort of impact the gameplay of Rift Apart?
So every Ratchet and Clank game is a powerful arsenal of weapons that just exude a ton of personality. And the DualSense is sort of like, it feels like it was made for Ratchet and Clank just because the haptics give us a whole new layer for the weapons to express themselves. So for example, your burst pistol, of course it gives you like a satisfying kick with every bullet. But when you throw the shatter bomb, you can actually feel the energy pulsing off the grenade fade away as it gets further apart from you. Basically, the haptics are expressive enough that every weapon feels different and you can tell what you're holding. But of course, the adaptive trigger, like that to a functional level, where in addition to the trigger pull feeling unique, we can actually use that as a super intuitive way to add alternate functions to the weapons. So in the demo, we've got the Enforcer, which is a double shotgun. You can pull the trigger way down until you hit resistance to fire a single barrel.
Really impressive.
And then whenever you feel like it's the right time, pull it the rest of the way for a double shot. So you might be swarmed by a bunch of little enemies. You only want to waste one shot on them, and then wait a minute for even more to swarm in before finishing them off. But a big guy, you probably want to just give both barrels to right away. So there's a nice intuitive way of basically raising the skill ceiling and giving you more ways better.
Wow, no, I'm excited to see how you guys are going to roll that out across what I'm sure are an insane, group of weapons as always. Plus, Marcus, tell us a bit about this game. I think some fans have wondered, does this tie into the movie plot line, the game plot line? Like, tell us in the Ratchet verse where this sits.
Well, canonically, this is an extension of Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus, the 2013 game, but standalone adventure. So it's one that, even if you've never played a Ratchet and Clank game, you can get into it and you'll understand it, and you'll
appealing to a wider base is always great.
We have a lot of nods. You're gonna see a lot of returning characters.
Yeah, this game has a lot of personality.
All through a whole new light of multiple dimensionality.
Yeah, no, this Rift Tether thing I think looks really exciting. And how often, is that something we saw in the demo? Is that something you're going to see frequently in the game? Are there special moments? I guess I'm curious how often you use that technique for gameplay.
So the Rift Tether has created these anomalies all throughout the galaxy. You'll encounter those. There's even a few more types of dimensional damage you'll encounter that we haven't shown yet. Okay. Now, being pulled between worlds, that's localized to chasing after Dr. Nefarious in the demo. And that's sort of reserved for special moments when you really have to.
I keep on trying.
Which really tears wide open.
Well, I got to say, it's incredible. And then at the end, we got another tease of this female Lombax. I know you guys have confirmed she is playable in parts of the game. I think everyone wants to know, though, do we have a name for her?
The world is more interesting with mysteries, and we're going to have to keep this one a little.
Do we get a number of letters in her name or anything?
Too many smart people on the internet. They'll figure it out right away.
She's not named Abby, though, right? All right, well, we'll have to wait and see what you guys have in store for us. I got to say, it looks incredible. The Ratchet games are always so much fun. And as you said, of the power of SSD and the DualSense all coming together, it looks really exciting. Before we go, though, I think everyone around the world wants to know when we're going to get to play this game. Anything you can share with us on where you're at in development? Mike?
So Ratchet is coming out in the PS5 launch window. So we haven't announced a specific release date yet, so stay tuned for that.
What kind of window? Is it a big window? So no, just kidding. All right.
Give us the PS5 release date!
Rift Apart, coming in the launch window for PlayStation 5. I got to say, Insomniac, we're so excited what you guys are doing across PlayStation, and the game looks incredible. So thank you so much for all you've done, and we look
I think
forward
we're
to
gonna see it this
Rift Apart
weekend.
soon.
Thanks, Geoff. Take care.
All right, Marcus and Mike from Insomniac,
Thanks a lot.
thanks for showing us that first look at Ratchet & Clank for PlayStation 5. And that's going to do it for opening night. Thank you so much for watching from around the world, and make sure to stay tuned all weekend for more live Gamescom coverage at gamescom.global. As for us, we'll see you later this year for the Game Awards 2020. Our team is hard at work to build a very special live show for you coming in December. We'll see you then. Good night.
So that was cool, chat. Technical difficulties and whatnot aside, Ratchet and Clank look really cool. That was probably the highlight for sure, and they saved it for the end. But yeah, I thought it was really cool, and I thought we would watch it together. I haven't eaten yet, so I'm going to go do that. But thanks, everyone, for joining. We will be probably covering some more Gamescom this weekend. I haven't decided on that yet. But there will be another stream tomorrow. Actually,
Night live post-show. I'm your host, David
post-show?
Hatfield. Before we get started, just a reminder to head to www.gamescom.global.
I don't think we're going to stick around for the post-show here. We've been live for almost 2 hours. But
sign up for an account to
let me...
personalize your games.
Here, let's change this up. So yeah, everyone, that was really fun. Really cool look into a bunch of different games. There was a lot of hype, of course, surrounding Ratchet and Clank, so that's great. But I really want to thank everyone for joining. I'm going to be doing a stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so lots of streams coming on the way. I will see you soon. I'll probably set up the stream tonight so y'all can see what time it's going to be tomorrow, probably like 1 or 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And yeah, we're going to mix up a game stream. Sunday, we're going to actually be covering at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time the DC fandom. We're going to watch Justice League trailer, the Batman trailer together, the Wonder Woman trailer. I'm going to be doing separate reaction videos for it. But on this Sunday, we'll have that. And then I haven't decided the content for the streams for the next 3 days. But there will be streams, and I will see you all tomorrow in the next video. Have a great one, everyone.